Mikey, today we really need to get some wood.
Yes, that sounds easy, JJ. There are trees everywhere, so let's go and gather a lot of wood.
Ouch!
Wait, what is happening right now?
It looks like we cannot touch the trees at all. We need to find another way to get it.
Yes, I agree. Without wood, we cannot build anything. Hey, JJ, what about that shop over there? Maybe we can find something useful there.
Finally, I collected enough wood after all that hard work. Now I can trade it and get my well-earned coins for all the effort I put into gathering it. The wood is loaded. This is the moment of truth. Hooray! Here are my coins. It really worked just like I hoped. All that wood turned into money. And now I need to think carefully about what I should buy with it. Maybe I should buy a brand new house. Or maybe I should save these coins and trade them for shiny emeralds.
JJ, did you see that just now?
If that place really lets people trade wood for coins, then there must also be tools there that help collect wood, so we should go check that shop right away.
Yeah, I agree. Out here there are machines that exchange wood for coins, and it looks like there is even more stuff inside that place.
So let's go in and see what else we can find.
All right! Wow, look at this place. There are so many different tools and strange artifacts everywhere.
And they all look like they can help us collect wood.
But first, we need to figure out how to get at least a few pieces of wood. So let's go back outside and think about what we already have and how we can use it.
Yes! JJ, do you have any ideas?
I have one idea. There is one piece of dynamite left in my backpack, and I think we can use it to break the tree and collect the wood.
That sounds great. Let's try it right now.
Then it's decided. We will use the dynamite to break the tree and collect the wood, so step back a little and give it some space.
Yes! Whoa! Wow, it really worked. We actually broke the tree and got some wood, but it looks like there are only 3 small pieces.
Considering that we cannot even touch the trees, it's already a really good start for us.
Let's take it to the shop and try trading it for some coins.
Then we will see how many coins we can get for them.
I hope this will be enough to buy at least the cheapest axe so we can finally start collecting wood the normal way.
JJ, hurry up and load the wood into the machine so we can see how many coins we get.
All right, everything is ready now. Let's see how many coins we will get for this wood. Only $3? That is not very much for all that effort.
It's okay. Maybe this will still be enough for us to buy something useful.
Let's see how much the cheapest axe costs. Wait a moment, the lowest price here is $15, and we only have 3 coins.
$15? That means we need a lot more wood to trade. But how are we supposed to get so many pieces if we cannot even touch the trees?
We really need to think of another plan.
I think I have an idea. What if we drive that truck straight into the tree so it breaks apart and we can collect the wood without touching it?
That sounds a little wild, but we really do not have many other options right now, so let's try it and see if it works.
Wait a moment. If we want to use that truck, we need to make sure the villager does not come outside while we are doing this.
Do not worry. I actually have a lock with me, so we can place it on the door and keep it closed for a while. Then we can use the truck and try our plan.
All right, perfect, Mikey. Give me the lock and I will close the door so everything is ready.
All right!
Here it is. Now the door is locked.
Great! Everything is ready now. Let's get into the truck and finally try our plan.
All right, everyone get into the truck and get ready.
This is going to be fun. Let's drive straight to the trees and see if this plan really works.
Hold on tight. The first tree is right in front of us.
Whoa! We did it! The tree actually broke apart and the wood is everywhere.
Keep going. This is perfect. Every tree we hit gives us more wood to collect.
This is amazing. We are getting so many pieces of wood now.
Yes, this plan is working exactly how we hoped. All right, I think this is enough wood for now. We can stop the truck here.
That was an awesome plan. Everything worked perfectly and it was actually really fun.
Yes, I'm glad it worked. Now let's get out and gather all the wood that we just broke.
Wow, look at all this wood everywhere. There are pieces all over the ground and we collected way more than I expected.
Yes, this is exactly what we needed. Now let's walk around and gather every single piece so we can trade it later.
There is another big pile over here. This is great. We are going to have so much wood.
Keep collecting everything you see. The more wood we gather now, the more coins we will get at the shop.
This plan worked perfectly. I am really glad we tried it. Hey, do you think all this wood will be enough for us to buy an axe?
Not just an axe, this is a huge pile of wood. Once we trade it, we should have plenty of coins left over too, so we will be able to buy the axe and still keep some money in reserve.
JJ, I think we collected everything. Woohoo! This is going to give us so many coins when we trade it.
Yes, this time we should finally have enough to buy a good axe and make collecting wood much easier. All right, I am loading all the wood into the machine now. Let's see how many coins we get this time.
Whoa! Wow, look at all those coins. We got so many this time. Hurry up and buy the axe.
All right. Let's see where that axe is. There it is. Perfect. Now I am buying the axe and we can finally start collecting wood properly. Finally, the axe is in my hands.
Then let's hurry outside right now and finally gather wood properly.
At last, we can finally collect wood without all those strange tricks.
Yes, let's go quickly. I want to see how fast we can gather wood now.
All right. Everyone relax. We are going to the trees right now and we will collect plenty of wood. All right. Is everyone ready? I am starting now.
Wait, what just happened right now? The moment you hit the tree, it turned into bedrock.
This is really strange. I thought the axe would solve our problem and let us collect wood easily.
So what are we going to do now? Do you have another idea for how we can still collect wood somehow?
Wait, I have an idea right away. If the trees keep turning into bedrock when we try to break them, then we should build a big catapult and launch things at the trees so they break apart and we can still collect the wood.
That is actually a really cool idea.
Exactly. We just need to finish building it, and then we can test it right away.
I can already imagine how far this thing will launch. This is going to be amazing.
Once it is ready, we will try it on the nearest tree and—
All right, the catapult is finally ready. Now we can test our plan and see if it works.
Okay, I am loading a big stone into the catapult now. Get ready because we are about to launch it at that tree. Everything is ready now, Mikey.
All right!
Whoa!
It worked! The stone flew straight into the tree and it finally broke apart.
Yes, the catapult worked exactly how we planned.
Look at all this wood on the ground. There is so much of it everywhere. We should gather all of it and then hurry to the shop.
Yes, that is a great idea. Let's collect every piece we can and then go straight to the shop to trade it for coins.
Yes, let's go! Run faster! We are going to get so many coins from all this wood.
Let's see how many coins we get first, then we can choose the best tools in the shop.
Yep! JJ, load the wood into the machine faster.
All right, Mikey, I am loading the wood right now. Let's see how many coins we will get this time. Whoa! Look at this. We got a whole stack of coins from all that wood.
Then let's hurry to the shop and buy something cool right now.
Look, there is a tree sapling that costs a whole stack of coins. I wonder what it does.
Then let's hurry and test it to see what it does. Hurry! Let's plant the sapling and see what grows from it.
Yes, I am really curious to see what kind of tree will appear from this sapling. All right, I planted the tree. Now we just need to wait for it to grow, but it might take quite a while.
Wait, I just remembered something. I have bone meal with me.
Oh, right, that is perfect. That will help the tree grow much faster.
Yes, go ahead, JJ.
Whoa, look at this tree. It grew all the way up to the sky. I have never seen a tree this huge before.
This is unbelievable. The tree is so tall I can barely see the top of it.
I cannot believe how giant this tree is. It just keeps going higher and higher.
Wow, this is amazing. The tree is so big it almost touches the clouds.
This tree is even bigger than I expected. It goes all the way up into the sky, and I have a feeling there might be something interesting waiting for us somewhere up there. Let's climb up and see what is waiting at the top. There must be something interesting up there.
Yes, let's go right now, and I am climbing up first.
Mikey, wait, slow down for a moment.
Oh! Ouch!
Mikey, wait, you forgot that we cannot touch the wood, so climbing the tree like that will not work. But I just thought of another idea. I can use my grappling hook and pull myself up to the top. Whoa! Whoa, this is working perfectly. The hook pulled me right up. Great. I finally reached the very top of this giant tree, and right here, there is a chest waiting for us. This tree was so tall that climbing up here felt like reaching the clouds. Whoa! Whoa! This chest is completely full of coins. There are stacks of money everywhere inside. I did not expect to find something like this at the top of the tree. This is amazing. Wow, this is incredible. There are coins everywhere in this chest. I have never seen so much money before. With all these coins, I can buy so many things, tools, upgrades, and anything else I want from the shop. This is amazing. I feel like the richest person around right now. All right, I should go down and tell everyone what I found up here because they will not believe how many coins are inside this chest. They were waiting for me below, so I need to hurry and show them this amazing treasure. All right, now I just need to find a safe way to get down from this giant tree because it is incredibly tall and the ground looks very far below. I need to be careful while going down so I can show everyone the treasure from this chest. Hey Mikey, look at this. We are rich now. This chest was full of coins and it is amazing.
Wow, that is awesome! Share some of those coins with me too!
Wait a moment, I was the one who climbed all the way to the top and opened the chest, so these coins are mine!
What? That is not fair at all! We all helped get here and plant the tree, so you should share some of those coins!
But I was the one who took the risk and reached the chest first, so I think I should keep this treasure.
Come on, that does not sound fair. We worked together this whole time.
Perfect. This will give me enough time to slow Mikey down with some web so he cannot follow me right away. And while he is trying to get free, I can quickly run to the shop and pick something really cool to buy with all these coins. All right, with all these coins, I should carefully choose some really powerful gear from the shop so I'm ready for anything that might happen next. First, I will take several dynamite charges because they can help break things quickly and make many tasks much easier. After that, I will grab a strong hammer since it looks very useful and powerful, and I feel like it can help in many different situations. And finally, I will choose a solid set of armor so I'm fully prepared and protected because with all this equipment, I will be ready for anything that comes my way. All right, everything is ready now. I picked all the gear I wanted from the shop, and I am fully prepared for whatever comes next. I have the dynamite, the hammer, and the armor, so I feel very confident right now. Now it is time to go back and see how Mikey is doing. Well, if you remember correctly, I was the one who climbed all the way to the top using the grappling hook. I opened the chest and I found the treasure inside. So technically, I was the one who discovered all those coins in the first place.
That might be true, but we all worked together to get there. We gathered the wood, we traded it, we bought the sapling, and we helped grow that giant tree. So it really feels unfair that you kept all the coins for yourself.
I understand what you are saying, but climbing that huge tree was not easy at all. It was extremely tall, and the wind up there was strong, so reaching the chest and opening it felt like a real challenge that I had to solve on my own.
But that does not change the fact that this whole adventure started because we worked as a team, and it would have been much more fun if we could all choose something cool from the shop together instead of watching you come back with everything.
Maybe you are right that teamwork helped us reach this moment, but I also wanted to try choosing the gear myself for once and see what kind of tools I could collect for the next part of our adventure.
I just think it would have been much better if you at least saved some coins for everyone else. Because now it looks like you got all the upgrades while the rest of us are just standing here watching.
All right, I can see that you are not very happy about this, but maybe these tools will actually help us on the next challenge. And if they do, then everyone will benefit from them anyway. All right, I can see that you are not very happy about this, but maybe these tools will actually help us on the next challenge. And if they do, then everyone will benefit from them anyway.
I hope that is true, because after all the work we did getting that tree to grow so tall, it would be really disappointing if the treasure only helped one person instead of the whole group.
I understand why you feel upset about it, but think about everything that happened today. We tried so many different plans just to get wood. We used dynamite. We drove a truck into trees. We even built a catapult. And every time we had to come up with a new idea. So when I finally opened that chest and saw all those coins, I just felt really excited and decided to grab some powerful gear for the next adventure.
I remember all of that very well, and that is exactly why I feel the way I do right now. Because every single step of this journey was something we did together as a team, we solved problems together, we worked hard together, and when the treasure finally appeared, I thought we we would celebrate together too.
You are not wrong about that. And I do appreciate that we worked together the whole time. But when I was standing up there at the top of that huge tree and saw the chest full of coins, I started imagining all the different tools and upgrades that could help us in the future. So I rushed to the shop before anyone else even knew what was inside.
But that is exactly the problem. You rushed off without even telling anyone else what you found. And while you were buying armor and tools, we were all standing here wondering what happened and why you suddenly disappeared with the treasure.
I see your point, and maybe I should have come down first and shown everyone the chest before making any decisions. But everything happened so quickly that I just followed the excitement of the moment and ran straight to the shop.
It really surprised me when you came back with all that gear because I was imagining that we would all go to the shop together and look around at the different tools and upgrades and decide as a group what would be the most fun or useful thing to buy.
Maybe that would have been a better way to handle it, but now that I already have this gear, we can still use it to help everyone during the next challenge, because the hammer, the armor, and the dynamite might make things much easier for the whole team.
I really hope that turns out to be true, because even though I am still a little disappointed about the coins...
All right, Mikey, that is enough for today, because I am honestly tired of arguing about this over and over again. We spent the whole day running around, making plans, breaking trees, building machines, climbing that giant tree, and finding treasure. And now, I just want to relax and enjoy everything we accomplished. So let's end this here. Remember all the crazy things we did today, and get ready for the next adventure another time. Thanks for watching our adventure, and we will see you next time.